Hello, welcome to the Global Fashion Workshop channel. Today we invited Vitaly Shkrebunov. He's a real jeans guru. I know everything about jeans and even a little more. We meet today for a reason. After fall, winter, and the long quarantine came a summer break, and we have a burning topic to discuss. We are taking out our favorite jeans that were tucked away for the winter. We pull them up by the belt loops and, oops, they tear. The belt loops are torn. Our jeans are destroyed and we cannot wear them now. So what do we do? The first time I came to work without my hat, some of my coworkers couldn't even recognize me. But let's go back to our burning topic. Or shall we go straight to the sewing machine? Let's see what we can do here. Behind the cameras, we found the threads the same color tone as our denim. I'll remind you that denim is composed of white fabric and dyed blue yarn. We picked two colors for the threads, exactly the same tone color of the top layer, and the second one is rather blue. Another little secret: to get a more jean-like texture, take the thin upper thread and a thicker one for the bobbing. Here we have two color threads. And the interfacing, or doublerin. You can use anything that you find in stores. I'm sure you already have one if you like to sew. Or it's even better to use a piece of the cotton interfacing. But before we manipulate our jeans, we will have to make a very scary thing. You see, here it's completely ripped off, which is really scary. But you don't have to undo the seam because it would be difficult to stitch the belt loop back. That is why we just cut it to the very edge. That's it. The belt loop is removed. Now turn it over. Take your piece of interfacing. Do not worry that we have a gaping hole here. Stick it on with the iron and then go back to the sewing machine. Behind the camera, we already patched our hole from the wrong side, which was the destroyed part of our jeans. Pay attention. I pinned the loop out of the way to prevent it from going under the pressing foot. Now is the most important part. The stitch has to go exactly parallel to the straight grain, meaning the seam will be on the grain. Remember, the thick thread is in the bobbin. It will show up a little on the right side of the fabric during the stitching, recreating the jean's texture.
Так, вот таким вот образом. Напоминаю, что вниз мы поставили наши 45 ЛЛ.
Это для крепости?
Нижняя нитка просто будет чуть-чуть выбиваться вверх.
The stitch size is 2, around 6 stitches in 1 centimeter.
Где-то 6 стежков на сантиметр.
Теперь можно будет поднимать джинсы, значит, сколько душа.
Let's begin. We are moving the pressing foot back and forth. I think that several times is enough.
Убери его вообще.
Убери его.
Убери его к чертовой матери.
Убери его. Ну, не к чертовой матери, на столик.
Продолжаем.
Я даже не знаю, что тут сказать. Просто посмотрим, как Виталий это делает.
Здесь это такой тоже дзен.
Залипательно.
Да, очень залипательно и увлекательно.
Now cut the thread. Very cool. There's no sign of repairs. The color tone matches exactly.
Ничего не видно, ничего не осталось. Так, нам единорог нужен, чтобы показать это уже на верхнюю камеру. Вот смотрите, все очень четко в тон. Все у нас уже.
Reinforce this patch from the wrong side.
Излишки можно отрезать, но я подозреваю, что данную операцию, возможно, предстоит еще раз сделать.
Let's leave it as it is. I suspect that we will have to repeat our work in the future. These jeans are not new, but they are worth a lot of memories. Now bring back the belt loop. Here we have our back stitch, and we stitch on top of it with the same color thread. Or you could stitch next to it very carefully. This is what we've got. Let's go to the sewing machine and put back on our seemingly lost forever belt loop. The sewing machine in our workshop is not a joke. It can overcome any problem. If you have a domestic sewing machine, spin the wheel with your hands to prevent breaking the needle. By the way, in these cases, I use the needle size 70, 80, or 90. Today, Vitalij received an order from a young lady for a new pair of flared jeans with a very high waist. When we finish them, we will make the garment review for you so that you could be happy for our young lady Carolina. The jeans are ready. We performed a not too difficult surgery to reanimate our jeans.
Это нужно знать, какие нитки взять, как вставить, как обрезать. Человек, который не умеет, вот, никогда такого не делал,
Those who have never done it before could be intimidated. What thread to use, what to trim off. Well, the more you practice, the easier it becomes.
И чем больше практики, тем больше
That is why we, with Vitalij, showed you how to resolve this problem easily and quickly. Let's show the wrong side. Our wrong side is just a piece of art. I will repeat, do not cut this fabric here.
здесь у нас все получилось в тон.
Everything is nice and clean and the colors are matching. Your sons and husbands need their jeans.
даже какие-то рабочие джинсы иногда нужны,
Ну, это
потому
на
что
самом
чем
деле
бежать
это вот
новые,
It's easier to repair old jeans than to buy new ones, especially if they're pricey. Do not shy away from repairing your favorite jeans. Follow the global trend: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Let's save our environment together. Jeans can serve us a long time, and we give you a solution for little misfortunes.
тема.
сохраним нашу природу вместе.
Да, ну то есть джинсы, слушайте, они могут жить очень долго. И это прям отличная история и подспорье в решении вот такой вот маленькой неудачи.
А на сегодня мы с вами прощаемся. Вы были на канале Модные практики Мама. С вами была я, Паукште Ольга, Виталий Шкребунов.
Press like, subscribe to our channel, and leave your comments. Thank you for watching. Paukshte Irina Mikhailovna, Vitaly Shkrebunov, and all of our team.